today I wanted to do a quick little video on using Mastercam to design a solid part and then creating a STL or a 3D print file and making a part that way. Just kind of going through it real quick. I'm not doing any explanations on what I'm doing, so if you want me to do some videos on creating geometry and stuff like that, we can do that later on down the road. But what I'm doing is I'm creating just a little piece that'll hold an indicator, so I can double check and see how square this build plate is on my 3D printer that I recently bought. I bought a Anycubic Kobra Plus 300 by 300 millimeter build plate, and went together pretty good. I've done a few test prints. They turned out pretty good. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating just a test piece so that I can quickly print it out and then see how it fits over that fan shroud. I'm going to use Cura to slice it out. And here I'm printing my first little test piece. It doesn't fit because when I drew it up, I drew the angle less than 90 degrees. It's supposed to be 96, and I knew it was 6 degrees off of that top flat there, but I did it less than 90 instead of 96 degrees. That's why I always do test prints when I'm checking fits on things first. Now I've got that done, I'm going to print another little test piece and see how it fits. This time it fits pretty good. Here I'm printing. I didn't show it where I had finished modeling it out, but I'm printing my first run at it. What I didn't realize is that I didn't pay attention to the spool I had on there, and it was ABS. I had done a test print with ABS when I first got this thing. I was thinking about doing one and put it on there. And trying to print ABS with PLA settings doesn't work out too well, as you'll see. Didn't print very well at all. So here's what I ended up finally with. I went in and reduced some of the volume of it so it wouldn't take quite as long to print. I think this ended up taking 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. I could have bumped up the steps and been at like 0.3, but I went ahead and did it at 0.2. Alright, and here's the indicator mounted on it, and it fit a little looser than what I wanted, so I put zip ties on it. And basically what I'm going to do, you'll see in the next couple clips, is I'm going to indicate in each direction and see, you know, how out of square this whole frame is. It wasn't too bad. You know, I've got 6/1000ths right here, and that's on the very back of the build plate. About 1/2 thousandths there. And then from side to side, this side over here is the worst side. It's about 10, but that still should be enough for the, you know, auto leveling to take care of. If it ends up being a problem, I can go in and shim things around. But thanks for watching.